This is beyond rare.
So many people that walked in here and made the right decision, but so many of them that have not.
You see? Look at how it looks with the suit.
Oh yeah, it's definitely two-tone.
Too many scammers that they don't want to work. What's up, my boy? What's your name?
No, Giuseppe.
You're Sappy?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay. So you're the guy that follows our page, right?
I do.
And did you put him down already or no?
I tried.
This is my daughter Jenny, our new photographer. So what are you looking for, man?
I want this in all rose gold, but
All rose gold, okay.
what else you got in rose gold?
I don't have one here in stock. I probably locate you one. Have you checked the prices lately anywhere? You have an idea?
Well, I haven't recently, but I'm coming to find out they're going for around 50s.
Well, around 50. So you're good. And you're stuck on that watch because that's the one you like.
Show me something else that's maybe a little cheaper. 40s.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something that I would pick over a GMT.
Okay.
It would be a Prezi.
Okay.
The nicest band on the watch at nighttime is the Prezi. I just bought this. It's not ready to show you, but give me 1 minute. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit.
Okay.
Look at it now. I'm just gonna clean it with some solution that I have back there, and then I'll show you. But I have to get a detail ready.
Okay.
This is my favorite watch for a nighttime. When you put this watch in your hand, just the band looks crazy.
Yeah.
No band that Rolex makes looks like a presidential band when you go out at night. And it hits different. The band hits different. This one is not ready for retail, but I'm gonna clean it a little bit and I'll show you. I will pick this if it's not a watch that you're gonna be on the water and stuff.
Okay.
You know, like if it will be for me in Miami and then it's gonna watch what you want one for everything, then I will recommend this watch. You know, this is like going out, like a nighttime watch, not like to daytime and beat it up. But hold on 1 second, okay? So we're gonna clean this now, just a little bit. We're gonna clean it with CRM Magic Liquid. Hey, Ernie. Just gonna use your magic liquid here. Watch this. It's very simple, with simple green. Watch this. I call it the magic liquid. I love this liquid. We're gonna come up with the CRM special solution that we're gonna be selling, so stay tuned.
Can you stop moving? Damn, I'm trying to use your microphone. Stop moving.
Okay, good.
So, the Simple Green is an excellent alternative to clean the watches. That you just dilute it with water, spray down how Carlos just did with the toothbrush and the tip.
Check these out. You remember I used to look just a simple clean.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's so
Look at the difference. Can't compare the GMT to this. It's a little bit more though. I could do 59 for it. Okay. This watch is discontinued and the prices will go up. This is the date 41 millimeter.
Right.
The 40, it's this one right here. You're gonna need some links. Oh, maybe not. One, yeah. Big boy with a little wrist, man. Let me get a key. So this is the 40.
I'll take it off.
Yeah, you need an extra link.
That's cool. I don't like the white face.
Yeah, I don't like it. But you see how,
That's a
but you see how the band looks?
Yeah.
No, the 41 is so much nicer.
It sounds weird, but I can see it.
I'd rather have the 41 than the
She has
40.
it back there,
Okay.
taking pictures, that's why.
Okay.
I like the rose gold so
bring
much
it?
more.
I like the
too.
rose
It's
gold.
so much.
Rose gold's more toned down for me, you know.
This is nice.
It's a really nice watch.
I love that watch. Listen, I'm not trying to just sell you this watch. You know, we make the sales no matter what, regardless. I guide my customers all the time.
Yes, sir.
You know, for me, what you ask me, Carlos, I want to buy a Sky Dweller. Sky Dweller is nice. I don't like the watch, and I told that in all my videos. I say it. I don't like Sky Dwellers. You know, I like a Prezi. I like a Sub.
It's hot in here.
You know.
It's a toy watch.
It's the only watch that I have, you know, that movement that it tells you they could difference 30 from 31st. It's nice. Just people that, you know, I call it the Bentley. That's why I don't like it.
Okay.
Because I don't like in between. I like a sport car or a luxury car. This is like, you know, oyster band for me, it's kind of like a sporty band. And then the fluted bezel is kind of like a dressy, so it's kind of like in the middle. Like a watch is nice. It's not that I don't like it. Rolex doesn't make any ugly watches, but I have preference for other watches, you know.
Yeah, they're gonna spend the money.
Yeah, you know.
Really like it.
How much more is that than the root beer?
Charlie, can I get a reference on the root beer?
126715 CHNR.
What the 715? I think I could get you one unworn, never been used for 52,000.
2021.
2021. That watch used to be a lot less, you know. This watch used to be 30,000.
Yeah.
So is the Patek. That Patek I used to sell it for 55,000. Now it's selling for 135.
I'll buy it for 55,000.
Yeah, me too. I buy 100 of them right now. See, this watch I used to sell for 55,000. It's worth 135.
That's crazy.
Not $1 less.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. This watch used to be 40,000. I just sold it to a client of mine, the older model. Sold it to him 2 years ago for 47,000. I'm buying it from him today at 105.
Wow.
Because he wants to buy the Patek, so I'm taking that watch for 105, selling him my Patek for 135, and then I'm buying another AP.
That's cool.
I had the AP.
He's making only $40-something thousand, I think.
Only.
That's insane.
He just did
That's
that
a
too.
great investment.
You just said that, yeah.
That's a good. That's what you got to do, man. Buy. You know, I tell people buy the high pieces.
Biggest mistake not buying it right from the beginning.
So many people that walked in here and made the right decision, but so many of them that have not.
Yeah.
You know, buying the skeleton for $90,000, now the watch is $280,000. The rose gold. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm like, yeah, wait, shit's gonna go down.
I bought the sub instead of buying the Daytona at first, and
Yeah.
killed me. I'm what am I down 3-4 grand in that sub probably. I'd be up by 8-9 grand in the Daytona.
I don't see it going down.
I don't.
That's what it is. If that's what you want, I'll make it happen, right? Get my number. Tell me, Carlos, look, that's a watch I want. You know, you buy it from New York, we ship to New York. You're Florida tax exempt.
Yeah, I like that.
That's the best.
So, you know, we include the shipping and 100% money back guarantee.
Take Amex?
Don't. I'll take Amex. We have to call and verify a transaction online. There's some fees applies, and I only ship to the address on the billing address. Yeah, you know, I have my reason for all that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't care about that.
But I have a client that came in with the family, with the wife, with the kids, on video, passport, American Express, put a charge back. They took my money for 8 months. I didn't see my money.
No, well, you got it back.
Litigation with them, I got it eventually because you know I got it. But 8 months without my money.
That's
I said I don't take American Express anymore unless we verify a transaction online. I only ship to the billing address because just what it is, man. It's like, not you. It's just it's sad. You know, when you ask the customer, I need a picture with you and your ID and your face. Oh man, why do you need that? I need all of that.
Yeah, of course.
You do a wire from a company, you gotta wait 10 days.
That's so fucked up.
It is messed up, you know, but that's never gonna stop.
No.
You just gotta protect yourself from all that shit.
Scammers out there nowadays.
Too many scammers that they don't want to work.
How much does the Starbucks go for? Those stainless.
I'll set out
for 19. You think I
very
should
good
bought it?
price.
That is
It's
good,
a
right?
good price. It's a good price, but
What am I gonna do with it, right? I'm never gonna wear it.
how many stainless steel watches do you have?
I got the Yachtmaster 2, and then that'll be the second one.
Buy yourself a real deal ride.
That's right.
Stop buying those little cars. You know what I'm saying?
know.
Have one for a daily and then one good piece to go out at night. I'd rather have that than 3 other pieces, you know?
yeah.
You start with that and you make your money. You scale your way up. But you gotta have that gold piece, especially in New York too. You go out at night, a nice dinner, you wanna have your gold piece.
Old gold, I know.
You know?
I'm leaving tomorrow back to go to New York, but I mean I can always come back down actually.
But like I said, it's better if I ship to you.
Yeah.
Tax exempt.
Well, if I'm here,
Oh, if you're here.
Florida tax.
this Florida tax?
7%, of course. There's New York tax, there's Florida tax, there's taxes in every state.
what the fuck?
There's taxes in every state, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
ship it to me.
Yeah, if you would ship outside of the state, you're tax exempt. If you buy from here from Florida, you've got to pay taxes, 7%. Yeah. I like that. What you pay that for?
36 retail.
Nice.
So right.
145?
Nah.
46?
I'm not selling.
10 racks out the pocket right there. He doesn't want to make 10 G's. I like it. That's the nicest one with the dial, man.
You like it?
Beautiful. Hell yeah.
I treat it like shit, but it's alright.
Yeah, you got to be careful with the ceramic. Yeah, because you crack the ceramic, then you're going to have to send it to Rolex. You're going to be without your watch 3 or 4 months.
Oh, that long?
Yeah. The watch is beautiful, man. The dial is beautiful.
Oh, I don't like the rubber. What's it called? The oyster flush?
It's super comfortable, though.
Yeah.
It is.
It's super comfortable,
It
yeah.
really is. I got it. Thank you.
The problem is the demand.
Yeah.
you know, I believe, you know, like people ask, like, what happened now with the watch industry? For me, like before when I was a kid, there was no social media.
Right.
Now everybody know what a Patek is, what the Richard Mille is, what Audemars. So now there's a lot more love for watches than there have ever been. I think, you know. Now everybody knows about a watch. My daughter is 6 years old. She knows what a Patek Philippe is. You know what I mean? And they, how many wealthy people in the world, and you know how many brands of watches are strong that so, you know, it's just a high demand. Everybody wants it. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's like real estate.
That's the problem. Everybody wants an AP. Everybody knows what models are hot
Yeah.
in the internet. So, and a lot of people ask me, Carlos, but do you get them at retail? I wish.
Yeah. Never? Over too.
No, never. I have never bought one watch at a boutique. Really? Never.
I went to the Bahamas and I got 3.
Yeah.
But they were okay. They
But
weren't.
the honest truth is that every time I go to those places, they know who the hell I am.
They know.
Yeah. I seen you on the YouTube videos. I seen you there. I'm not selling you nothing. You're crazy. Because let's say I sell you, you just went and bought it.
Yeah.
The dealers don't want you to sell a watch, but then you sold it to somebody else, and that watch had a problem, and he sends it back to Rolex, or they called it in. That's what happens all the time.
I would never sell them anyway.
That what happens all the time, you know. Now they're tracking all of that just to make sure you're not reselling the watches on the great market, you know. You know how many phone calls I get here on a daily basis of people, I just got to watch a Rolex. How much you gave me for it? And all the time, I'm in the list. But you call me for this watch. You want it? Now everybody's selling watches. Everybody is in the list at Mayors or Rolex. They're trying to become a dealer now. I'm with 1,000 dealers from all over the world where I enter a reference number and the watch come out. How much it was sold 10 minutes ago between dealers.
Yeah.
I'll get you any watch you want, probably within 24 hours, unless it's something really, really special.
Get it to me for 45.
If you could make me grow a couple of inches, I'll get it. I'll get it for 40, man. I can't do magic.
Right.
You know, it's impossible for me for 45. I'll be lying to you. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
But don't keep waiting because you're gonna have to pay a lot more. You know, and especially now. Remember, maybe 2 months before I was able to do that, but now we're going on December. Everybody that has the merchandise is just holding up.
Yeah.
Of course, Christmas.
It's that much more?
Now, listen, now if you want to watch and I have it,
Might not sell
go to
it.
Mayors, go to Rolex, brother. I want 52. Do whatever you got. Go walk around. Do your homework. You ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
Or wait until January. There's nothing for you to go. Nowhere to go with the watch. So, you know.
You're killing us.
Thank you, brother.
You got it,
I got
man.
your WhatsApp. I sent you a message.
Thank you for coming.
Very nice meeting
Thank you
you.
for coming, brother.
Appreciate
Whatever you guys need, man. Let me get that door for you. See, it actually works. How you guys doing?
Take care.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming, my brother.
Have a good one.
Take care. I love you, man. I like to mess with you.
It's all good.
People like when I with you. And then on the
what it
YouTube.
says.
You're a high-headed boy, but I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me.
I believe in you. I believe you could come earlier. I believe you could work harder. I believe you could concentrate more. It's nice. You did?
Yeah, that's it.
And they approved you?
That's it. Approved.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Surprise. Shadi just ordered something that we're not going to tell the whole world. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a Christmas gift from me to Charlie.
For real?
Yeah, dog.
You're on camera.
It's a-
Driving.
it's
the
a surprise.
driving part to you.
You've been to my restaurant,
What's your restaurant?
Boteco, on 79.
Yeah, of course,
The
yes. I've been there.
Brazilian
Yeah, I
place.
think we talked about it. Yeah, we've been there. I live right there. I live right there by the water.
That's why I
Bodega? Yeah, on 79. Boteco, yeah. On the right-hand side, if you're coming here from 79 to Biscayne.
Music and parties.
We just went there not too long ago.
So
I probably introduced myself to you.
you did.
You see?
You did. You walked in with very gorgeous Royal Oak old diamonds.
You see? Wow. Good memory.
I remember.
I thought you were gonna say.
Face,
I thought you were gonna say I
names.
walked in with a beautiful Asian looking. That was my wife. Okay. It's my wife. all right.
And two little small children.
Two of my daughter. What a great memory.
I've been there for 17 years, so. Yeah.
And a great watch too. I love
How can we
it.
help you today? Okay, I have a couple pieces. I'm opening Boteco 2 in Doral. I had to buy them so I can get what I need.
Okay, cool. So what decided to come here? Did you follow my page when I told you no?
No.
How do you?
I did Rolex dealer in Miami.
And I came out.
Yeah.
Boom.
You came out like number 3.
Actually, a number 3 is not bad.
Not bad at all. Extremely rare.
I'm not familiar with nothing vintage, but you're at the right place to do some investigation. Wow. I gotta see this.
But the most underrated is the very first annual calendar.
Hey, beautiful.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
The Brazilian restaurant on 79th Street.
On 79th Street.
Oh, yes.
I just walked in right now and goes, I know your face.
Yes, yes.
Dice,
I
fuiste-
remember
My
now.
hand. January 10th. I was born in Guanajuato, which is like, it's one of the weirdest cities.
How crazy is that? He was born in a city called Guanabacoa, and I was born in Guanabacoa in a hospital named La Fatima.
Guanajuato, the town of the brujos.
I was born there in 1975. I think all of us were born in La
All
Fatima.
of us were born in La
Sí, pero La
Fatima.
Fatima ya abrió. My mom used to work there. It opened up in like 1970s. I was born 68, so I was born in El Sagrado Corazón.
Yeah, how do you say monaguillo in English? How do you say that?
Altar boy.
Altar boy. Okay. That's what my dad was. Listen, these are watches that I won't stock for me because I really don't know the market, but this is what we could do. You told me, Carlos, you know, I have an idea how much you could sell it for, as long as I could make a little bit. What I could do is that I could show it to 1 million people.
That's fine.
Like this.
This auctioned off at
You like vintage, this is the vintage guy.
this is beyond rare. Take a look at that, the fate.
It has
This is
a
1996.
porcelain dial. That's what you said?
The last-
So I'm gonna let you loop it.
That's
Do not drop the watch because we will have to buy it. No, I'm just kidding, Bobby, just kidding.
and
Have yet to drop a watch.
I
Nah, nah.
want never polished.
I wanna look
super
at it.
Crisp.
Like I said, you know, these watches, if you're interested, this is the way we work. We could work on a consignment. You told me, Carlos, I'm not in a rush. I want X amount of this for this watch. What we do is we're gonna post it on our page. You know, my taste is not the taste of the whole entire
Okay,
world.
so let's go to the easiest.
We'll do a little paperwork, and I'll give you a paperwork, and you leave it on consignment, and then we sell it. Same thing as that one. Let me look at this. What is this?
This is a 5035J purchase at Sotheby's as well. An annual calendar. It does, if you keep it, it does everything except February 28th and 29th. But it recognizes the difference between the 30th and the 31st. A perpetual calendar, once you set it up, like my 3940, once you set it up, it recognizes, because it also has first year, second year, third year, and fourth year. So it recognizes that every 4 year, there's going to be a 29th, one more thing. The important thing on Patek, you're gonna look at this year and this vintage, is that it has the Genève hallmark. This doesn't have the Genève hallmark anymore. This just has the hallmark for Patek. And the difference is that before, a third party will come in and verify that this is what they say it is. And then they stopped.
Now it doesn't. Now Patek's.
But AP still does it. Vacheron still, it's,
Vacherons are coming out with some nice watches now.
okay, they're amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing.
What do you think about FP Jordan? Do you like their watches as well?
You are dealing with, imagine right now that Leonardo da Vinci is alive and creating, and that's what he is.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
That's what he is. This is a brilliant mastermind. The prices are politically insane, but the timepieces,
They're phenomenal.
I'm a schmuck. I was supposed to get a blue for $25,000 and I said, yo espero que bajen.
And that never happened.
They're 70.
That's crazy, man.
70.
But I'm a Patek guy. I love that watch that he has on. That's like
This?
the one we had, Charlie, no?
This is,
The platinum one that we had?
this again,
What's the reference on that one?
this is a 5396 G.
$53.96.
This
Hold
is
up.
it's a workman. This is I use it when I'm in the restaurant cooking and so on and so forth. I mean,
I love it. Ain't nothing watch. A watch.
Is that the same?
no,
No, this.
no, this is a perpetual calendar, brother. That's one step above this.
One step
That's
is
one
nice.
more complication. It's below this, but there's a lot of things below.
They were selling these for 65. Platinum.
Did you checked immediately the what makes it rare is the dial.
Yeah, the salmon dial.
What makes it
Honey down.
yeah.
That's what it's called.
What makes it there rare is the dial.
I like them all.
'Cause
It's
everybody-
crazy though.
You're always gonna have more the white or the blue.
Other white, other blue. Yeah.
This is what makes it very rare. The buttons are.
You know what I want to get for myself now? I think it's the 5270.
The dial on that is
So this is kind of like the finish that they do on the FP joints. I'm not sure. I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
that was very, very, very extremely rare. I mean, they would do that as like a test, try to sell them. No, and the beautiful thing is nobody wanted them, and now everybody wants them.
That's the stuff I like.
Yeah, this is big boy, but that's a different thing right there. 2004, so it has both backs, and I had engraved in the back, "Daddy loves you. You better get a job. Don't wait for the old man to die.
You see? You hear that?
If you're lucky,
You heard it? Patek.
Hear it?
yeah,
He bought him a Patek though.
if you're lucky, you would inherit very little debt.
Very little that.
Goes out of Viva.
Hell yeah.
So on your personal watches,
Hell yeah. We're gonna take it to our photographers. They're gonna post some pictures and we're gonna post some pictures. Tell me a number. I'm gonna enter here a reference number and I'm gonna tell you how it works for me. I'm in chats with dealers from all over the world where we sell and buy watches at all times. I'm gonna put the reference number. Whatever is selling there, the cheapest, I need to get it a little less because I'm gonna stock it. That's the difference. If I don't need the watch, I won't stock it. I could get it on a phone call and I will get it here within 24 hours. You can make money in both of us.
I know.
You can make a little bit of money. I'm fair, so, I'm very fair. What is that, papers for the Pateks?
For the Patek. What's going on, baby? Dad, I don't think school is for me. I want to become a intellectual. I go, really? That's great. Listen, can you just send me the credit card and the keys to the Mercedes Benz? Because you know what? Intellectuals don't need a credit card or a Mercedes Benz.
Mercedes-Benz. Good.
You can go back to school like that. That watch, it's also a dual time. If you also notice in a lot of the things that I have a lot of dual time as well. On this one, you basically, the whole concept is so you can save the face because they didn't have sapphire crystals or anything like that. Now is so you can see how pretty the back is. But here you have a hometown and a travel time.
Awesome.
This, in my opinion, it's a beautiful size on the same watch.
Interesting. I love this. To be honest with you, but I don't really care to sell watches. I just like learning about it. My passion is really learning about anything. I like to learn. You can sit here and talk to me about your kitchen and how you operate, and I love it.
By the time that you are old enough to afford the heavy hitting watches, you can't see them. Your eyesight are so bad.
That's true. That's why you gotta make a lot of money at a young age. That's what I'm trying to do.
Even if you make a lot of money at a young age, doesn't mean that you're buying. I remember what I told you, in 5 years, your collection is going to change. When you actually figure out that these people, if you open this watch, every single piece has been hand polished, so no one can see it, just so they understand how beautiful it is.
Memo, yeah.
Oh, we're not purchasing.
So anyways, this is my sister Betty, Akani. She's the tough cookie here to make sure that everything is under control.
I can tell.
You can tell, right?
Notice I sat down and started moving this way.
Go back, yeah.
And Riza has something different. I don't know if you can tell what it is. What is it? Leave it in the comments.
So I got a little surprise for one of the hardest workers here at CRM Jewelers, Adrian. I'm tired of seeing him with his old sneakers, so I got him some new sneakers from my boy 19F. Let's see his reaction. Come on. more is coming because he deserves it all. Look, I got you a little gift, bro.
Bro, no, bro.
What do you mean, man?
Thank you for all your
That's it, coño. This is kind of like skater sneakers. Try them on, try them on.
I love the flat, bro.
Fly. Like, coño.
Wow, bro, it's amazing.
This is a addition for the Nets. You deserve that and a lot more. Thank you, brother. Okay? I hope you like them. 19F, thank you for hooking me up. Thank you for giving me a good price. It's for a special person, so make sure my connection right here.
Bring him on Monday that Danny's coming.
This is beautiful.
Spectacular.
This is beautiful.
This is my lady's creation. I'm waiting for the matching belt so I can wear my Celeste with this.
So you're gonna have your own logo on it.
That's it.
Perfect.
Why wouldn't it be showing any other brand other than mine?
Why? I keep telling my son, why are you paying to advertise their logo? That is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yes.
So what are you doing here in Miami?
Well, I have an event today. I sold a property over at the Aston Martin residence. I figured I had some time to kill and gonna reward myself eventually with a nice piece.
Okay,
You know, the family culture you guys have.
Nice.
It was you all the way.
Yeah, that's Big Willie. You seen him on the show. That's my daughter Jenny. That's my son Charlie.
I've learned a lot.
You learned a lot.
Yes, and that's what it is. Life is, is about giving information and just helping the people. Because what does Zig Ziglar say? You help enough people get what they want, you get what you want.
Exactly.
And I learned that from a company I also work with. Full time is Easy Local. We do marketing and stuff like that. So
You know, we came from Cuba with nothing, you know. Then we came here, you know, we work hard. You know, I started by myself with 5 watches, you know. Started bringing family members.
working with your dad, I guess.
Working with my dad. My dad was the one that found me in Cuba. Unfortunately, he didn't get to see this beautiful store that I have
He
today.
knows.
He knows. Teach our customers so they can make a right purchase.
Absolutely.
What's your budget?
My budget, I'm thinking to get a starter watch, maybe 10
Starter watch.
to 20. You
10
know what I
to
mean?
20.
I think, I don't know. I don't even know really what the budget is.
What
It's
the
just,
budget is.
It's just, I need something I would like to wear pretty much every day. Sick.
So I would recommend kind of like a Datejust 41. What do you think, Jenny?
I think you could do a Datejust 41. You could do it steel, which he loves steel. If he was to go, he would do
Yeah.
steel or full gold. But within your budget, you're also looking at two-tone.
Yeah.
So maybe
Rose
if you
gold
want,
two-tone?
we could do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the chocolate
I see,
dial.
for some reason I like rose gold.
I like
have a
rose gold
chocolate
better
dial
too.
there that- Also, if you want to keep that sporty yet still look nice, you could go with the Batman Jubilee.
Oh, that is good.
You see, look at how it looks with the suit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely two-tone.
And the Jubilee brings that, bam to
Probably
it.
need like an extra.
The other option that I do recommend a lot is the Wimbledon dial. It's a very hot piece.
Okay.
A lot of people come in asking for the Wimbledon dials.
This is why it's so important for you to do the right purchases. I just purchased this today. Charlie just sold it right now. Charlie, you're splitting the commission. So, Betty, a fan from Chicago, okay?
Hi, how are you?
The one that runs the whole ship.
Come on, man, come on.
He's the captain of the whole ship.
You know, he says everyone needs a Betty.
Yeah, everybody needs a
You
Betty.
see?
Bella's the man, but Betty's the one that holds everybody together.
Yeah, I'm the one that screams.
Because you're the one that's gonna say what they don't want to say.
Thank you. You see, that's what I tell my sister.
Yeah, yeah,
My sister, she's a middle child.
yeah.
She tells Carlos things like Disney World style.
Yeah.
You know, she paints them with colors.
But you're
and
gonna tell
she's-
them the real story.
And I'm gonna go like, boom! And then we fight because he doesn't want to take it because I'm telling him on his
But
face.
it's the truth. But it gets where you need to be.
Like I'm too straightforward. And I'm like, you know what? That's the way
only
My
way.
dad, since I was the first one, he wanted a boy first. My dad used to watch with me boxing until
Yeah.
my brother was born.
Yeah.
You know,
and
so
that's how I
I-
am with the clients I deal with. In my marketing position I'm in, I tell them straight up. The clients I deal in my real estate position, I tell them straight up, and that's why people love me. If you look at my reviews online, I'm straightforward. I pick up the phone when they call. I don't care what time it is. You know what I mean? It's like I'm just their friend.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Whatever they want.
Well, I
You
always
know?
say that Carlos is the best salesperson that we have. Carlos, you could
Oh, of
you could
course.
come into the store thinking that we're gonna be stealing from you or rob you or
No.
but Carlos has a way to make people feel
Like family.
comfortable.
I can't tell
Right?
my family.
And then, he does this craziness. Like, we had yesterday a gentleman here,
Yeah.
and he goes, I could see the difference between the door to the front, the craziness.
Yeah.
And then when you come back here, it's Betty. And it's like,
Betty.
hey, it's Betty. I'm like, what the heck? I'm on 411.
Yeah.
So, but still, and yeah, it was been
But a
like
tall
that.
411.
Yeah, it's a tough 411. Yes.
But that's
I guess
awesome.
life has shaped me this way.
Exactly. So,
You know?
But I'm glad to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you for all your content.
Thank you.
You guys teaching people, everybody like me, like about stuff. It's not only
Yeah.
teaching them about watches. You're
Yeah.
teaching them way more about watches. You know what I mean? It's like stuff, business. You're teaching them about family values. You're teaching them about
Yeah.
a lot of things. It's not just watches. If people think, oh, it's just another watch show, it's not.
Yeah. Well,
You
something my father and my mother. My
Mm-hmm.
mother was always, my dad was a very strong man, but my mother was the backbone of the family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even though we don't mention her too much, but when we used to fight, me, my brother, and my sister, my dad would pull up the refrigerator to the front, and he would make us hug and kiss behind it.
Yeah.
And he would pass with the belt. He would never hit us, but he would pass with the belt. He
Just
would
to
like
show
fold
you.
it in half, going like this, like
Make
you know
that
how it
noise,
sounds.
yeah, then how-
You're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And he would make us hug your sister, and I'll be like tired. I'll be like, I hate her right now. I don't want to hug her. And
Yeah.
he'll be like, hold your sister,
Yeah.
give her a kiss. That's your sister.
Yeah.
The same way that when it was my birthday or her birthday, my grandma, the whole family will bring one gift. Obviously for the
Yeah.
girl, the party, or the boy, the party. My mom will say, take them. There are 3. When you have 3 kids, Cuba, you don't have that possibility that here.
Yeah.
But she used to tell them, when you have 3 of them, then you bring them.
Then you bring them.
They're too little to understand
They don't understand
that
the
it's only
birthday.
for one. So
Yeah. That makes
it's either
sense.
3 or 1. And we
Yeah.
grew up like that.
Yeah.
That's why we're like so
So close. and
close,
Yeah.
you know.
It's the way.
It's
It's the only
crazy.
way.
Yeah.
But awesome. I'll let you get
That's
back to
good.
work. But
Yes, definitely.
all right,
Thank
it's
you so
great time
much.
anyways.
Thank
but
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Nice meeting you.
TikTok star, the monster behind all our best pictures ever. So Danny Santos right here. He's going down, haters. Followers. Listen, let's shout him out, but you can't work for the competition, okay?
Please tell me it's clean, the office.
Please tell you what, it's clean? Bro, of course it's not clean. It's a
The
freaking
most
mess.
disgusting thing ever.
Look at that equipment. We need
Nah, Danny,
we need
we ordered some classes that we're gonna put here. A company's gonna come and do a bunch of classes and stuff.
Like on the wall, right?
On the wall, yeah, on the wall, yeah.
on this side and that side, both
This
sides.
side, yeah, on that side, yes. How you been, man?
Good. Waiting for that baby.
Oh
my God, bro.
I don't know. I hope it's a boy.
Listen, that's what I was hoping before, man. But the problem is that the boy's gonna be mommy's boy. If you have a girl, you're done. Trust me, I have 3 of them. I have 3 girls.
How's Dallas?
Dallas in Houston, bro. 13 already.
13 weeks?
Yeah, 13 weeks. Yeah, so she's there.
Hopefully it's gonna have your eyes.
Oh, that'll be so nice. Okay, Danny, what is it you're doing there?
Alright, so I'm showing her how to work with the blue dial. So I'm telling you that it's okay to over exaggerate the color just so you know what you're selecting. Obviously I'm not doing it perfect right now, but
So how do you know when to stop when you're already getting to a point that the color is not realistic?
sometimes what I would do, I take a break. I'll like stop looking at it, check my phone, and then I'll look back and see if it looks fake. Or this is why I always have the original the original layer without any adjustments on and nothing going on. That way I can always revert back.
Oh,
I
so you can switch it back and forth.
yeah, so I see how the original looks and with all my settings.
Damn, that's a big difference.
Yeah, of course. And then also what also helps if you have the watch.
That blue dial actually pops that way when you go out in the sun.
Of course.
So it's almost like you're bringing the sun indoors.
Yes. But obviously when you want to exaggerate the color just a little bit, not too much where it looks like super fake, but you want it enough for it to catch people's attention. Where you're scrolling through Instagram and you're just like, whoa, like I saw this blue. And you're like, what is that?
Right.
So let me just, that dial already is on point compared to this. That already sticks out. To the hue and saturation. Now is when you touch the blues. Now is when you're looking for that nice blue. And this is before.
Do it click after again. Damn.
That's before, guys. And this is after.
I kind of like the before.
Alright, so let me show you guys. before, after.
Just got a gift. Look how nice. A Christmas gift for Betty. Now CRM Jewelers. Betty. Let me hide this. This is CRM Jewelers. This is from Perlazo. One of the vendors that we use. Amazing guy. Amazing business owner. Super nice. Very good friend.
After those Richard Milles, is going to be the Patek in the middle. They're right around the same price. They're $390 and the other one's $370. The Patek in the middle, and then after that you go to this Rolex Day Date with the rubies. That one's $225. 40. But that watch plain is like 49,000, and the watch is $225 because it's factory set. And a couple of years ago, nobody knew what a Patek Philippe was until the Migos started rapping about it. 72,000. No. That's a really good price, man. That's a very, very good price. I don't want to stock, but I mean, you could sell it at 65, yeah. That's a good price. I don't want to stock though. That's why I don't have any. The what? The what? Of course. But I'd rather buy stuff that I'm for sure my money is on and I can keep flipping. That's why I don't have that piece in stock. The what? Yeah. That's a good price, man. It's expensive, so no problem.
10 divided by 21, 10 divided by 24, and gives you 41.666 grams. Meaning, I'm sorry, 41.6666%. Meaning that in a 10 carat chain, only 41% is actual gold. And 14 carat is 58.3333333, and then 18 is 75. So what you do is you get the market value of gold, right? Multiplied times whatever percentage it is. So you do that. Let's say
1773.
Let's say I want to sell you this chain, right? This chain is 14 karat gold. You test it, it's 14 karat flat, 14,000. And you do 14 divided by 24 times market right now at 24 karat gold. The ask is 5738. You're gonna do 0.41666 times 5738, and it gives you the price per gram, 100% spot value. You understood or no? You scratching your
Happy late birthday again, Mr. William.
Thank you.
Oh, I gotta do a video on how to clean the water.
Come on, open the safe. That Charlie gave me this as a gift. Come on. Here.
Nice.
Has a little diamond there.
See, that's nice. Oh, and it even has a CRM?
On the top is a CRM Jewelers and that has the logo.
That's nice.
That's the man right there. The editor, the king. The Power Ranger of CRM. Look at this. With some fresh ass cake. The perfect combo right there. The video guy and the photographer right here.
That's a zoom lens.
And he needs this one, bro. I'm putting it in front of my
You know I'm gonna take the shot, take the shot, take the shot. I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film.
Carlos, it's my honor, my friend. I'm a lot younger than you, but man, I look up to you in so many ways. I'm calling you from California, man. I'm actually in California, all the way in the West Coast. Yeah, man, I'm just a big fan. I've watched you guys, religiously. Every video you guys come out with, I watch them and I love it. Love what you do, man. You guys are very, very respected, in these parts.
I try to juggle with everything, man. I try to help everybody in a fast manner, but sometimes, I could only do so much, my man. But thank you for the follow. Thank you for watching our videos. That's the reason I continue to do the videos, because guys like you love my stuff. And
yes. I'm a small fish in a pond, but I can tell you this, Carlos. I mean, there's a lot of us out there, and we have nothing but respect for you here in the West Coast. So really, I just wanted to call you and ask you if you guys are, buying watches at the moment, and just to kind of get an idea, because I'll be in the area later next month, and I have a watch that I would be interested in selling. I don't know if you guys are interested in buying it, and just kind of want to get some information. I'm potentially looking to trade up and get something that you guys may be able to get me.
Okay, no problem. We are buying watches. I'm gonna need the model, pictures, detail, year on the car, if it's a Rolex or not, and depends on the price, Like I was just telling, we buy probably like around 10 to 15 watches every day. A lot of people are selling watches right now. I don't know, they're freaking out or what. I get a lot of calls for a lot of watches. I don't need reference number. I know exactly what watch you're talking about. Just having that dial that a watch has, and it's really brand new. When you sell it to me as new, I gotta sell it to the customers unworn. It can't have any scratches. It can't have any. It's gotta be real unworn. So
sure, I hear you.
I ask you this because a lot of people ask me, Carlos, I have a watch brand new to sell. When they come here, well, I wear it 5, 6 times, 7 times, and the watch is all scratched up. So, is it a really new, or is it like new, or it has some light scratches? That's why I'm telling you this.
It's got some stickers, not like it's fully stickered, but it's got some stickers on some spots. Maybe I can come in person and show it to you. Maybe that number could go up, could go down. Is that a possibility?
1,000%, my man. No problem. I don't have a problem at all. You could come at any time, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6. Ask for me, show me the watches. We'll make it happen, okay?
Love it. Carlos, my pleasure, my friend. My pleasure. I'd love to meet you in person, and nothing but respect from me, man. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Just come by. Even if you don't sell me the watch or not, come and say hello, and and you meet the family and you see our inventory, okay?
Love it, Carlos. Thank you so much.
RM55 Bubba Watson. This watch was actually inspired by Bubba Watson's RM3801 with the G-Force sensor, designed and invented by Richard Mille for the golfer Bubba Watson. He used to wear actual little bracelets before he started wearing a watch, and that's when Richard Mille saw the potential and using any sport as a playing field. Meaning, if you are familiar with Richard Mille, they have watches for sprinters, high jumpers, tennis players, and golfers. So when you're playing golf, the watch on your wrist is resistant to 5,000 G's of force. To give you an idea, walking, you have about 1 G of force on you constantly, and then going into the outer space, you have about 3 G's of force entering and exiting the atmosphere. So this watch can withstand 5,000 G's of force without having any fluctuation in the accuracy of telling time. I'm not a big fan of Richard Mille's made in precious metals because I think that kind of defeats the purpose of the whole brand. Their marketing strategy is geared towards sports players. That's why they partnered up with Bubba Watson in 2011 to put a watch on his wrist that can actually withstand the force of him playing golf and not have any shock damage to this watch. This watch is suspended on a titanium movement here, as well as the case sides here are made in titanium with injected rubber around them, as well as this back case here. This top bezel here is made out of ATZ, which is a ceramic-like material designed to keep minimal porosity, so it doesn't get scratched, it doesn't get dirty on this top case here. I like this watch. This watch, I've seen it go up in price quite a significant amount. In 2019, this watch was anywhere from around 120, 130,000 to today pushing close to the $400,000 mark. I prefer Richard Mille's in these exotic materials such as the ATZ ceramics, NTPTs, pushing the limits in sports and watchmaking and engineering and the research and development behind these watches. You've heard me say it before in previous videos, this watch is connected in 4 points on the movement as well as the crown pushing into it. In my collection, I definitely would have one of these. I think my favorite version of this Bubba Watson would have to be the White Legend, which is a carbon NTPT version with white inserts. So to talk a little bit about the movement of this RM55, as you can see here, it has a double barrel system, and this helps improve the torque stability over a longer period of time. My father, who you do know is a big Patek Philippe fan, is a fan of this watch. I'm gonna go out and ask him a couple questions on how he feels and what he thinks about this. So when you wear this watch and you go out, do you get a lot of people?
Yeah, you do.
You do?
I love wearing it. I wear that watch. For me, it's...
Do you think it's a Miami thing because people know what Richard Mille is? Because I think that if you go somewhere where somebody doesn't know about watches, they might think that this is a G-Shock. So it could be understated in that way.
Yeah, but that could probably happen with somebody else, but with me it's kind of hard because mostly everywhere I go, everybody know.
Yeah.
I could wear a G-Shock actually, and they'll probably think it's a Richard Mille. Being white, it gets a lot of attention. For me, it's really comfortable. Doesn't weigh much. Like if I'm gonna go on the board, I don't want to wear my Celestial. You understand?
Yeah, it's not a watch
It's
for the
not
water.
a watch for the water. This is not for the water either. You know, even though I use it to go to eat at a restaurant, not to go in the water. You know, I'd rather wear this watch for the boat just because it's white and it's loud.
It's comfortable on the boat. You want to be comfortable.
Super comfortable, light, and it's and it's loud.
Do you think the majority of people in Miami know what this watch is?
That depends where you go.
No, I'm saying here in Miami.
But here in Miami, if you start walking here and downtown and ask somebody in a cafeteria, I'm sure they're not gonna know. Depends the place you go, you get a different response. If you go to a high-end place, you go to Suma, and you walk in with the Richard Mille, chances are that someone's gonna know what you're wearing. Depends on the environment, depends where you go. A lot of people get like super in shock when you tell them, "Oh, this watch is worth $400,000." They'll be like, "400,000? It doesn't even have gold. It looks like a G-Shock."
Now that leads me to the next question. For Richard Milles, do you prefer Richard Milles in different materials like NTPT, ceramic, titanium, or do you prefer the precious metal and diamond Richard Milles?
Once you get used to wearing gold pieces, you like the way you put something else. It feels like you're wearing something fake. Like the reality is when you wear a gold watch and you let's say you travel, just because it's so uncomfortable that you don't want to wear it all the time. So then I got to try those Richard Milles, RM35, NTPT.
And now for looks wise, do you prefer the diamond and gold Richard Milles, or do you like the crazy material Richard Milles?
Yeah, I like the crazy materials Richard Mille.
I think it represents more the company. Engineering, that hard to find piece.
Even if it's factory, I still don't like style. I like combinations of materials and some little diamonds. Yeah, it's definitely a nice watch. That's it, guys.
Yeah.
It's time for me to have lunch. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That wraps up. Stay tuned for our e-commerce website launch. Hopefully before Christmas, so we can get you guys some merchandise and some accessories for your watch. Thank you. Stay tuned for more watches, and also let me know what you guys want to see in next episodes.